So this last year for Christmas, Leland got a PlayStation 5.
Very heavy.
You like your PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it a lot. But one of the things he asked me is, Dad, is there any way to make my PlayStation 5 look cooler? It does look a bit like a piece of Art Deco furniture. Well, guess what?
What?
Our friends over at Dbrand have sent along the dark plates. Do you know what dark plates are? No, you're gonna find out what dark plates are. So if you think your PlayStation 5 looks just a touch boring and you wanna spice it up a little bit, you should check out the dark plates. Leland's going to right now because we're gonna install it. They make dark plates for all 4 versions, actually maybe all 5. I'll have to look and see if it's for the Pro as well. But you may be asking yourself, just what exactly are dark plates? Do you know what that is?
What?
That is a dark plate. Get it? It's because it's dark and it's a plate. It's a dad joke. He doesn't really like my dad jokes that much. And then we also have this, which if you lay your PlayStation on its side, this is that, I don't know, Sony, you couldn't have come up with a better idea than that. We don't lay the PlayStation on its side, it stands vertically. Are you back there? Oh, there you are. There you are, okay. We don't lay the PlayStation on its side, it stands vertically. Don't eat these. Did Mom ever tell you not to eat these? No. You should never eat these gel packs. At least that's what I was told when I was a kid. But it turns out as you get older, you find out that it's not because they're poison, it's because they expand. And if you ate them, it'd be like that episode of Family Guy where Peter ate all those nickels. All right, so this is quite literally all the dark plate is. We got a lovely box, I will say, Dbrand, lovely presentation as always. If you haven't seen the video where I put the kill switch on my ROG Ally X, you should check that out. It's right here. Their packaging is phenomenal. So when you select the dark plate, you get these 2 plates, which I'm gonna show you, but you also get your choice of skins because, you know, you got this part here that still needs to be decorated. And so for Leland, we chose 2 different ones. And I'm gonna let you choose. We have what's called the X-Ray, which is actually what I put on my ROG Ally X, but it looks quite literally like you've put your machine through an X-ray. Or flat black, because right now this is a glossy black, and flat black with the flat black dark plates will look pretty sick too.
Wait, so you put this right here?
Yes, well, it goes all the way down. You'll see here in a second. Oh. Which one would you like to choose?
I think I'll choose the black.
Okay, he's going flat black. That's my kid. He's a man of style and taste. That's a good choice. I like the all black. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this foam that came in the box and we're gonna lay it down here. Not that Leland hasn't already scratched his PlayStation 5 all to hell, but that's okay. We're gonna face the front towards you and set it down on the foam. You know what we do next?
What?
It's really easy. We just take this and boom. Look at that. Ooh, it's already a little dusty in there. You know, you wanna hand me the blower up there? He's only had this thing like 5 months. See that? It just pops right off. Look at that. Holy moly. I bet you didn't know that the panels of your PlayStation pop right off. So now that we have this all accessible, I'm gonna use the blower and we're gonna blow it out because it does have a little bit of dust in it. Ready? Woo! Jesus. Damn, son. You had more than a little bit of dust in there. Wow, that thing's only 5 months old. All right, now that we've got those 2 panels off, we're gonna flip it over. Dude, you had serious dust going on in there.
Sorry.
Wow. And the same thing on this side. These things just pop up. Wow. There we go. You know what this is?
What?
It's a naked PlayStation. You wanna put it back in your room like this?
No.
No? Okay. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. At this point, you can install light strips. Dbrand makes some really awesome light strips for this thing that really help sort of accent the lighting on the PlayStation. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but there is, see all this right here? That's actual lighting on the PlayStation. So it helps light things up. But Dbrand offers another light strip set that you can install on here. We're not gonna install those, we're just going for the dark plates. If you got light strips though, good on you. All right, so the next portion of installing these dark plates is actually pretty important because you can break your dark plates if you do this wrong. So don't do this wrong, do it like this, or follow the little card that they gave you, because that will show you also. Just this video is like a father-son kind of fun thing, so, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. What you wanna do is you wanna put the orientation of your PlayStation 5 with the disc side down, and do this side first. And then you just wanna line these things up, but don't press down yet, okay? You wanna get those in there just like this. And what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that the bottom left corner, which is this side here, remember, this is the disc side, or if you have the digital one, this is the side the disc drive would be on. There's a little tab down here, and you wanna, see, hear that? You wanna make sure that it's seated properly like that. And then once that's seated properly, all right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and flip it over to the disc side. And can you guess what we're gonna do next?
What?
We're gonna put that on.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, the really tricky part about the dark plate is you have to hook in the back side, which is where all of your jacks are, first. If you follow the directions on the Dbrand website, it'll sort of tell you this. But you have to make sure that the drive doesn't hook first. Give it a couple more good squeezes, and there you go. There is your brand new dark plate PlayStation 5. But that's not all. Okay, next we're gonna install the middle plates. That's these matte black pieces that you picked out. And what we're gonna need for that, because of the weird crease here in the forehead of the PlayStation Slim, you're gonna wanna pull out a hairdryer. The skin comes in two pieces. You have this real long piece and you have this little short piece. And you'll notice on the 3M paper, it's actually perforated because that's where this thing starts to crease. You're gonna go ahead and tear that first layer off because it's easier to install this one section at a time. I'm gonna tell you right now, your dad is terrible at installing decals like this. But the beauty of doing skins, especially like Dbrand skins on video games, is you actually have the holes for your power button and your USB ports. So as long as you line those up, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna line those babies up.
Is it kind of like putting the stickers on Lego pieces?
Yeah, a little bit. And we're just gonna go ahead and work those down. So there you go. You got your first little section laid down over the power button. And then the next one, you're gonna go all the way up to the next little tear here. Make sure it's as straight as possible. This is where it's gonna start to get tricky. All right, so the next portion is what we're gonna need the blow dryer for. So here we are gonna go up to the next little tab, tear it off, and we're gonna heat it for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna put it on hot. Okay, you get it real nice and warm, and then it should just kind of mold right into that weird forehead that the PlayStation has. This is actually the more difficult part of the skin. I can't see when your face is in my face. And there you go. So what you don't want is you don't want these creases to end up in this weird looking forehead that the PlayStation 5 has. The Dbrand dark plate does come with this awesome magnetic base in case you do keep it on its side, which will allow you to operate it, you know, like this. It's almost like a MagSafe, right? It sticks on there with a magnet and then boom. So if you set your PlayStation 5 like this, then you can put the bottom decal on, but Leland uses a vertical base up against his wall. So this is actually not a decal that I even find useful. That's it, dude. That's your dark plates. Look at him. Completely blacked out your PlayStation. Now it truly is a Black Ops machine. No? Okay. That's how you take your PlayStation 5 stock white plates and with the help of Dbrand, turn them into dark plates. And like I said, you can order plenty of different center decals. I also ordered him the X-ray decal, but he opted for the matte black, which I think is a really nice look. Now you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So if you were bored or tired of your traditional old PlayStation, you should check out the dark plates from Dbrand. I am an affiliate. They did send us this kit. If you want to check these things out, I believe as of the date of this recording, they are currently like 40% off. You don't even need a special coupon code. Just hop over to the Dbrand website. Their link is down below. Just so you know, again, I am an affiliate. So if you use that link, it does benefit me some if you want to help in that way at all. If you don't, that's totally fine too. I just find the Dbrand skins and the dark plates really cool. So do you want to make your PlayStation 5 look cooler? Check it out. And don't forget,
enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.